I never really understood celebrity crushes. To me, these people just weren't real. I mean, I knew they were working television. So when I was 30 years old and watching HBO Girls, I was shocked to all of a sudden have this enormous crush on Lena Dunham. Like when she came on the screen, and I think she was like in the middle of a sex scene, I just look up at her and I go, I love you. And I was like, where is this coming from? Who are you? Where have you been? I was like, she seems about as equally as crazy as me, but can make it in the world. So I was like, I like this. So anyway, I've done scouting for TV shows, and that means I go around the city and I knock on people's doors and ask them if we can film at their place with offering money. Kind of seems awkward that a guy can just kind of go up there and be like, hey, I just want to take pictures of your house or your business. Like, I swear this is real, and we will offer you money if it happens. Now, anyways, we were shooting this cop show I worked on called Deception, and we were shooting by Central Park, and we had to find a shoe store nearby to film a scene. Now, I found two already. They were cleared. They fit the bill, exactly what the production designers were looking for. But my boss was the type of guy that needed to see everything. So I now had to go to every shoe store in the Upper East Side and see if they wanted filming. But the way I want to do is I decided now that I have two, and like we can survive, I'm just going to half-ass this. So I just go to this shoe store, and I like completely beeline to the front desk, and I give them like my most half-ass pitch ever, hoping they would say no, and then I could just check it off the list and go on to the next one where they would say no and check it off the list. Only they were like really into it and wanted it really badly. So now I've got to just like take some photos, and I'm just going to put this up in the files as, look, I tried. So I'm going around and I'm just taking photos, and there were apparently these two women sitting in the shoe store, and one asked me, oh, what are you shooting? I was like, oh, it's just for a TV show. And she goes, oh, I'm a producer. What TV show? I was like, oh, fuck it, I'm engaged in conversation now. So I say, oh, it's a show called Deception. And she's like, oh, I know your boss, Jamie. I was like, oh, I hope I wasn't rude. So I put my camera down for a second and I look up. And there's this woman, and sitting next to her is Lena Dunham. So I'm thinking to myself, all right, you've got this, be cool, try not to open with I love you. So I'm kind of pacing over there, and I talk to him, I just say hi I introduce myself to the producer, and I introduce to her, and I say, hi, I happen to be a big fan of your show. And she says, thanks, and I'm like, all right, I'm in. I got this. So we're just talking, and we're having a really nice conversation. And then she asks me, so, how long have you been scouting? This is like my kryptonite question, because I fucking hate scouting. And I just go, too long. And it's like as if I just took a pin and stuck it to a balloon. Like the energy of the conversation just died. And I was like, not only do I probably not have a chance with her, or if I ever want to work for this show, I'm obviously not going to get hired either. So anyway, she and her producer get up and they just start leaving the store. And she looks back at me for a second. And I'm like, I might have a chance. I'm just going to talk to my producer and have my producer call her producer and just set something up. Why not? But I go home and I Google that she has a boyfriend. So I'm like, well, I'm not going to give up quite yet. So I go to work the next day and I talk to the producer and I'm like, what do you think? I tell the whole story. She's like, I don't know, maybe she's playing hard to get, maybe she's interested, but she does have a boyfriend, so she wasn't going to make the call. Anyway, I have dated other people since, so I've gotten over this crush. But the one cool thing about her, what I do love about her, is whether I agree or disagree with the work she does, I always respect it. Thank you.